Hi, I'm Slavik Janicki with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm going to be presenting the ECM Synchronika. The Synchronika is a double boiler machine from ECM Germany. Has lots of great features like double boilers made out of stainless steel, joystick style steam and hot water wands. It has an E61 group head, and it can be plumbed in or run as a pour over because of its rotary pump. It's also a really nice looking machine, and in order to demonstrate it, I'm going to be making 3 sets of drinks. I'm going to make 2 espressos, then I'm going to make a long black, and finally I'm going to make 2 cafe lattes. Before we get to the drinks, I'd like to point out some of the features of the ECM Synchronika. The Synchronika has an E61 group head, which is one of the most widely used commercial groups in the world, but they've added their own flair. As you can see up here, this part is what we call in the industry the mushroom. It's normally in 2 pieces. It's normally 2 screws that come together. ECM has made it just one, creating an aesthetically more pleasing look. It's little details like this, it's the attention to detail and the craftsmanship that make this such a fantastic machine. Another important feature of the Synchronika is the PID. PID is essentially a digital thermostat. It controls the temperature of the steam and of the coffee boilers. This gives you the control to change the temperature. The same coffee will have a markedly different flavor when it's extracted at different temperatures. And the Synchronika gives you that control, and you can experiment with what you like best. Another really neat feature of this particular PID is that it's a shot timer. And I'm going to demonstrate it quickly. When I put my lever into the brew position, the PID goes to zeros and then it begins counting up and acts as a shot timer. That's a very nice feature to have, especially when you're new to espresso and you're calibrating your machine. The Synchronika also has joystick style steam and hot water wands. Now the benefit of that is that they're instant on and instant off. All I have to do is move this in any direction, it locks in every direction, and I have instant steam. The steaming power is great, like in any dual boiler machine. And then I can easily turn it off. The cup riser is also a nice feature. You can use it when you're making an espresso to rise smaller cups up to get closer to the spout, or if you're making a larger drink, you can remove it. Another detail is the chrome end cap on the E61 lever. Gives it a nice classy look. The same end cap is found, of course, on the portafilter, which also features an angle to make it more ergonomic. So for my first set of drinks, I'm going to be making 2 shots of espresso. Alongside the Synchronika, I'm using a compact E5 grinder. The E5 has the essential interface from Compact, which allows you to set 3 different doses or 3 different times, your single, double, or even triple shot. I have a double shot basket inside my portafilter, so I'll be using the 2 button, which is the double dose, which is set to 5 seconds. 5 seconds for a grinder of this size is incredibly fast. And what allows the Compact E5 to be so fast is the fact that it has 58mm burrs, but a very large 650 watt motor. So to make my drinks, I'm just going to take my portafilter. First I will dry it off because it's a little humid in there. And I'm going to grind my coffee. Just to even that out a little bit. Next, I'll just tamp my coffee. I'm using a Reg Barber tamper alongside a Concept Art tamping stand. And put my portafilter into the group. Okay, so let's make our espresso. Now the first thing you'll notice about the Synchronika is how incredibly quiet the rotary pump is. A rotary pump makes a really big difference in terms of how quiet a machine is, and the Synchronika, because of its design, is exceptionally quiet. You'll also notice the PID acts as a shot timer. So I'm going to be aiming for approximately 30 seconds here, which is where I'll stop my shot. I stop it exactly at 30, producing 2 beautiful shots of espresso. Incredible crema, as you can see. And a fantastic taste. My next drink will be a long black. A long black is like an Americano, but as some of my YouTube commenters have pointed out, the difference is long black between an Americano is, for a long black, I'm going to put the water in first. The hot water is going to go in first, and then I'm going to put the coffee on top. I like doing it that way because it gives you a nicer presentation. The crema will rest on top of the water. So in order to do that, I'm going to remove the cup riser, which just comes aside because I'm using a larger cup. And I'll put my water in here. Water is very hot. I'll wait for the boiler to refill, which is it's already done. And I'll start my shot again. And again, I'm going to be aiming, it's a double shot of espresso, so I'm going to be aiming for 30 seconds again. So again, you see the crema resting on the top of the water. Like I said, I like doing it this way because it gives you a nicer presentation. If I would pour the water second, some of that crema would dissipate. And that's my long black. The next drink we're going to make is 2 cappuccinos, so I'll show you the frothing capability of the Synchronika. One of the most desirable features of a double boiler machine is the ability to make coffee and steam milk at the same time, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I've put my cup riser back in place because you do want to minimize the distance between the spout and the cup so you don't lose heat. So I've put this back. I'm using 2 8-ounce ceramic cups. And I'm going to extract my espresso and I'm going to steam at the same time. So the first thing I'm just going to do quickly here is I'm going to purge a little steam out of the steam wand. I always recommend doing that so you get less water in your milk. And I'll begin to extract my coffee and steam my milk. So again, I'm watching the shot timer here as I'm steaming because I'll shut my my coffee off at 30 seconds. And I'll just finish steaming my milk. The joystick style steam wand here is very nice. It's a very desirable feature because it's instant on and instant off. It's very easy to use and it's a non-wearing part as well. And that's it for my milk. Also, a very important habit to get into is right after steaming, wipe your steam wand and give a little burst of steam into the drip tray. That gets rid of any milk that gets sucked up into the wand after frothing. And now I'll add the milk to the coffee, creating a nicely textured latte. If you have any questions about the ECM Synchronika or any other espresso machines, please feel free to reach out and contact us at idrinkcoffee.com. We're very happy to answer any questions that you have, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.